Hello guys, and welcome back to Writing Practices. In today's tutorial, we're going to talk about how to write a requisition letter. This type of letter is used in professional settings to formally request items, services, or resources that are necessary for a specific purpose or project. Whether you're requesting office supplies, training materials, or technical support, a clear and well-structured requisition letter ensures your needs are understood and addressed efficiently. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through the provided template. We'll explore each part of the letter in the exact order it appears, using the examples directly from the template. By the end of this tutorial, you'll feel confident writing your own requisition letter that's both professional and effective. Let's get started. Header information. Every requisition letter begins with the sender's information. This includes your full name, job title, department, and the name and address of your company or organization. For example, Jane Smith, Procurement Manager, Logistics Department, ABC Corporation, 123 Elm Street, New York, New York, 10001. This section serves as your introduction, letting the recipient know who you are and where the requisition is coming from. It's important to be precise here, so the recipient can easily identify you and your role within the organization. Date. After your details, include the date the letter is written. For instance, January 23, 2025. The date provides a clear timeline for your request and helps establish the urgency of the requisition if needed. Recipient's information. Next, address the letter to the recipient. Include their name, if known, job title, department, organization name, and address. If the recipient is unknown, you can use to whom it may concern. For example, to whom it may concern. Operations Manager, XYZ Supplies, 456 Pine Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60611. This section ensures your letter is directed to the appropriate person or department for processing. Double-check the recipient's details to avoid delays. Subject line. The subject line should clearly state the purpose of the letter. For example, requisition for training materials. A concise subject line allows the recipient to understand the purpose of your letter at a glance. Salutation. Begin the letter formally with Dear Recipient's name, or if you don't know their name, use Dear Sir, Madam. This establishes a professional tone right from the start. Opening paragraph. The opening paragraph introduces the purpose of the requisition. Here's an example from the template. I am writing to formally request training materials for our upcoming employee development program. This requisition is necessary to ensure all participants have the required resources to maximize their learning experience. This section immediately communicates what you're requesting and why it's important. Be clear and concise while outlining the primary reason for your requisition. Details of the request. The next section provides a detailed breakdown of your request. This includes the item or service you need, its quantity or duration, the purpose for which it is required, and any estimated costs. For example, item service requested, training materials for employee development. Quantity duration, materials for 25 participants, needed by March 10, 2025. Purpose, to support our employee development program. Estimated cost, $500. This detailed explanation helps the recipient understand exactly what you need and why. Be specific to avoid any confusion or misinterpretation of your requirements. Alignment with goals and budget. After detailing your request, it's helpful to explain how it aligns with your department's goals or budget. For instance, I have ensured that this request aligns with our department's goals of enhancing employee skills and staying within our allocated budget for training resources. This reassures the recipient that your request is both reasonable and well considered, making it easier to approve. Supporting documents. If there are any supporting documents, mention them here. For example, to support this requisition, I have attached a quote from the supplier, an approval form signed by my manager, and details of the training program. Providing this information upfront shows that you've done your due diligence and simplifies the approval process for the recipient. Request for approval and next steps. In this section, you politely request the recipient's approval and ask for guidance on the next steps if needed. For example, I kindly request your approval and prompt action to process this requisition. If there are any additional steps required or documentation needed, please let me know. You can reach me at janesmith@email.com or 555-123-4567 for any clarification. This paragraph conveys your readiness to cooperate and emphasizes the importance of prompt action. Closing paragraph. End your letter by expressing gratitude and anticipation for the recipient's assistance. For instance, thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to your approval and assistance in fulfilling this request. A polite and positive closing leaves a good impression and encourages a favorable response. Signature and attachments. Sign off with "Sincerely," followed by your full name and job title. Below your signature, list any attachments included with the letter, such as quotes or forms. For example, "Sincerely, Jane Smith, Procurement Manager." Attachments, supplier, quote, approval form, training program details. This final section ensures the recipient knows exactly what to expect with your letter. And that's it. Writing a requisition letter is all about clarity and professionalism. By following this template step by step, you can effectively communicate your needs and make the approval process smooth and straightforward. Thank you for joining me today on Writing Practices. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more practical writing tips and guides. Until next time, take care and happy writing.